Hey you guys, happy Friday. It's Christa with artisticvegan.com, and I thought it would be fun to do something different this week. And instead of a recipe video, I'm going to share a yoga video. And this was shot during Gravity Body Academy, and it was on Tuesday Yoga with me. And I would love it if you want to come practice with me in person. We're having our next event May 20th to June 20th, and we'll have more yoga classes like this, and they may be featured on YouTube. So if you like this, please let me know in the comments below. I finished my yoga teacher training last year, so I hope to be sharing more yoga videos here, and I have more on my premium channel. This style of class is more of a yin class, and it's more restorative and something that can just make you feel good if you want something that's not very much exercise or gonna get your heart rate up or anything like that, but it will make you feel really good and kind of reset your variables. So I hope you love it. Let me know in the comments below, and until next Friday, or maybe before, I'll see you then. Bye.
Hola, hola.
Well, good morning and welcome. Today we're doing a gentle awakenings, kind of a yin yoga class, nothing really too extreme, but just more integrative since we just got really stirred up in session 7. I'm sure you guys are kind of needing just a little integration time. So to get started, just a comfortable seated position as you are, and we'll just start with connecting with our breath and giving thanks for this new day. We have a brand new day.
Yay.
And to start, you can place your hands in a mudra or on your hands on your knees, whatever feels comfortable. And a nice straight spine. Find your sitting bones. Engage your core, lift up from your pelvic floor. You may need to sit back slightly to become nice and straight. And inhale on a count of 7. And exhale on the count of 7. Stay empty at the bottom. Inhale. And exhale. Stay empty at the bottom. Inhale for a count of 7. And exhale for a count of 7. Inhale for a count of 7. And exhale for a count of 7. Inhale as big as you can. And hold for as long as is comfortable. And exhale whenever you'd like. Sit with that energy for a moment. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale your hands to your third eye. And we'll take Om. And you can place your hands on your knees, and we'll take neck rotations, or they can be on your thighs if that's more comfortable for your shoulders. And just begin circling your neck around, awakening your spine and that top vertebrae. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And take it the other direction. And now, come back to center and involve your whole body in the neck rotation. So kind of just rotate around and really kind of feel that motion. You can move your spine and your chest and get as wiggly as you'd like. And take it the other way. Coming back to center when you're ready. And with your hands on your knees, we'll take Suki grind. So go for it. Just rotating your spoon of your spine over the bowl of your pelvis. Awakening your Kundalini energy and life force. Keeping your attention drawn at your third eye, breathing in and out through your nose. And when you're ready, go the other direction. And when you're ready, we can return to center. And we'll take a seated twist, bringing your left heel towards your left sitting bones or hip. And bring your right leg over to cross, placing your foot firmly into the ground. You can inhale your right arm up and place it behind you for support. Inhale your left arm up as you find length. And begin rotating and twisting. And you can latch your outer arm onto your leg, feeling the tricep engaged with your quad. Twisting deeper, relaxing your right shoulder blade down. It sometimes hikes up here. Looking out over your right shoulder, breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Inhaling and exhaling, twisting deeper. Now if you want, you can extend that left arm out if it's comfortable, and then bring your right ear to your right shoulder for a neck stretch here. Only if it's comfortable. Breathing into any tightness, finding more length. And when you're ready, unravel and take it onto the other side. Bring your right heel towards your right sitting bone, left foot into the ground. Inhaling your left arm up behind you, bringing it back for support. Inhaling your right arm up as you find length and twist into it as you exhale. Dropping your left shoulder blade down if it's hiked up. And gazing out over your left shoulder. You can take a mudra if you'd like. Inhaling to find length, and exhaling through your nose to twist deeper. And if you extended your right arm on the other side, feel free to do it here, bringing your left ear to your left shoulder for a nice stretch in the right side of your neck. When you're ready, you can begin to unravel yourself, coming back to center. And we'll take fire log pose, bringing your right foot coming down. The lateral edge is going to be on your mat. Drop your knee down, and then stack your opposite leg on top, bringing the left lateral arch to the top of your pes anserinus, and then dropping your left knee down the best that you can. And then from here, just take a nice, gentle, easy twist. Just in one direction, breathing out over your arm. Nice big breath. And twist the opposite direction. Coming back to center, and you can stay seated up, or if it's comfortable, you can just drape over yourself as you can and let your head go. If it's too big of a stretch, you can always bring the upper foot in towards your groin, and it'll be a little bit less. Grounding down, you can say this affirmation: I honor the divinity within myself and in others. And when you're ready, slowly walk yourself up and switch sides. Putting the left side down and the right on top this time. Trying to stack and flex your feet and stack it up almost as if you're stacking wood. The best that you can. And if that's too intense, you can always draw that upper leg in, and it relieves the pressure. And when you're ready, twist to one side, gazing out over your shoulder, releasing that opposite shoulder down. Still enjoying your Ujjayi breathing, breathing in and out through your nose. Drawing your core to your spine. And take it to the other side. And you can come back to center, and you can stay upright, or if you folded and want to fold, feel free to fold over yourself. And another affirmation: new opportunities and experiences await me. I am greatly appreciated and loved, and I'm ready for a brand new day. And when you're ready, you can roll yourself up, and we'll come into staff pose. And so to do that, just come find your sitting bones, extend your legs out in front of you, flex your feet, engage your core, lift up from your pelvic floor, knit your ribs in tightly, lift your chest up, your shoulders down. You can place your hands beside you and almost bring your heels off the ground to engage your quads, and take 5 deep breaths here, inhaling for 1 and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling, engaging your core. Inhaling and exhaling. Last time, inhaling and exhaling. Now place your heels down. Bend one leg in, bend the other leg in, and just fold over your bent legs. You can hug your knees underneath, rest your forehead on your knees, and go into your little cave and reconnect with yourself. Stretching out your spine. When you're ready, bring your head back up, keep your legs where they are, and place your hands under your knee or the popliteal space, bunching it up, grabbing a hold of it, and then flex your foot and slowly release one leg out as it stretches the popliteal space. You can bring it up your hamstring. And then take your hands to the other leg and do the same thing so that it can be extended as well. Adding some structural integration with our practice today. Inhale your arms above your head. And exhale, forward fold. You can have straight or bent legs, whatever is accessible and feels best to you in this moment. And go inward. Breathing in and out through your nose. You can bring your attention to your third eye. Or your heart, please. And when you're ready, slowly roll up to a seated position. And we'll go ahead and take a gentle twist, bringing your right leg in towards your thigh. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale it behind you for support. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale as you twist, and you can either hug your knee or you can bring the outside of your arm to your knee and twist over your shoulder. Breathing out. Bringing out your spine, detoxing your system. Last inhale and exhale. And release when you're ready. Take it to the other side. Bringing the left leg in. Left arm goes up and comes behind you for support. Inhale the right arm up and exhale as you twist. Last inhale and exhale. When you're ready, release out of it. And go ahead and come over onto your side. You can come onto either side. And we're going to roll on our trochanter. So find your trochanter. It's that big ball-y thing. You guys all know what it is by now. But for those watching, it's that big ball. You'll kind of feel it. And begin doing the bicycle. So going one direction first. And you may have to roll around as you do the bicycle to really kind of break it up, depending how yours is.
You push with your hands and find different spots.
Use your hands to stabilize too. And then if you go in one direction, take your bicycle the opposite way. Engaging your core for support.
That's smart. Huh? Feeling it.
And then you can bring your legs down and then just make little circles, kind of rotating on it. One direction.
You can even rotate your leg like this while you're doing it too. See what it does?
Oh, that's a good one.
So while you're going in and out, try that.
If you did circles, take it the other way too. And these circles really good to me.
That's all good on there.
You need it. Whatever you can do to break it up, huh?
Yeah.
Really.
You realize that gluteus maximus comes down and folds underneath, covers up your hamstring attachments, and continues all the way down the IT band, from the ilium all the way to the tibia. That's how long that is. Yeah. It's crazy. You can't do enough on the side here, breaking that up. Right, Omar?
Yeah.
That is
Seems
good.
so.
This putting one leg out and rotating on it.
Holding on it, just doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Different angles.
There are reports of it that are really painful.
They are. Yeah, when you first started, it was painful.
Yeah,
That's why I
mine's
cannot
still
really.
painful. When you're ready, you can take it on the other side. Bicycle one way. Or really whatever you'd like, just to break up that trochanter. I'm going to start with the bicycle.
And if you took your bicycle one way, take it the other. And then you can make those circles. Going one way. And the other way. And then finding any organic movement, maybe some of those sticking your leg out and twisting it like Gerald was showing, or whatever you can to break up your trochanter. Get that fascia through. I'm sure each side feels different if they're anything like mine.
Yep.
Like, ooh, this side's way different.
Tough stuff too.
Uh-huh. Once you feel like you got a good fascial release or some freedom there, then you can come and lay on your back. Okay. And we'll start with just a good morning stretch, stretching your arms and legs out in opposite direction as long as you can, stretching as long as you can, finding length, stretching in opposite directions. And then you can bring your feet to the left side of the mat. And then you can arch your arms to the left side of the mat, keeping your shoulder blades in contact with the ground the best you can, almost in a half moon shape, and just feel that stretch in the right side body. Might feel a little funny. Breathing into it. And take your legs to the other side of the mat, to the right side. And your arms to the right side. Make a little half moon shape and breathe into it there. Okay. And then we'll take arm rotation. Go this way. So bring your arms out to a T, place your shoulder blades beneath you, your legs can be on the ground, and rest your knees towards one another. You can give yourself a mini self-pelvic lift first just to get your lumbars and back down. Bring your arms to hover slightly off the ground, and when you're ready, slowly bring them up towards one another. Your palms will come up towards one another. Try to leave your shoulder blades in their pockets. Stopping when you get to the top and slowly going back down. You can also raise your hips if you feel like you need more pressure in your shoulder blades. It's a more advanced way if you feel like you need that pressure. And then rotate your arms 30 degrees and bring them back up. And back down when you're ready. And rotate 30 degrees, then bring your palms to face up towards one another. And back down. Nice and slow. And rotate 30 more degrees, bringing the pinky edge of your hand towards one another. And back down. If you can rotate 30 degrees further, it's really an awkward position. Try it and come back up. And back down. And begin rotating out of it the way you came. Coming up. Exhaling down. Rotating. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Rotating. Coming back up. And back down. And come to the starting position. And come back up. Last time. And back down. Hover above the ground. Imagine you're holding a coin or gem, a really pretty crystal, and bring it down, sliding it down towards your hips, on the ground, down towards your hips. And then bring your arms straight up towards the sky. And then rest your arms down on your chest. Feeling that, feeling your shoulder blades hopefully a little bit more in their pockets and in the ground. Feeling your scapulas a little more free. This is something you can do for yourself whenever you'd like, and Gerald's even taught me to do it against the wall. You can do it in a half plank. You can get creative with how to free up your scapulas. So then go ahead and bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a little hug. And then place your hands behind your knees. And go ahead and place both hands behind your right knee, and bunch up the popliteal space and bunch that up, grabbing a hold of it. You can feel your semimembranosus there coming in. Grab it, and then when you're ready, stretch your legs straight up and out of it. Nice and slowly feeling the fascia stretch. Then when you get to the top, you can use your thumbs almost and trap your quads and then stretch it back down. So we're just taking the same concepts from structural integration and applying it here. So do it again, grabbing the back of your knee or the popliteal space and stretch your leg up. And you can just kind of do this a few times on your own, feeling it. And when you go up, and you can grab the quad and stretch down. Doing it again. One last time on this side. And then switch legs and get the other leg in there. Switching sides. Okay, so even out this side wherever you're at. So you get the same amount on this side. And then go ahead and take a figure 4, bringing your right ankle over the left quad, stretching your right knee out to the side. And here you can interlace your hands beneath your leg, and you can do the same thing, grabbing that popliteal space and stretching out of it. Still breathing in and out through your nose. And if you want, you can just drop your figure 4 over to the left. Bring your arms out to the side and gaze out over your right shoulder for a nice little supine style twist. Nice big belly breath. You can even side out your mouth if you'd like. And you can bring it back to center and switch sides. In the opposite leg in. And doing that popliteal stretch here as well. Why not? And you can stay here with this, or if you want, you can drop it over to the right side. Bring your arms out and gaze out over your left shoulder. And relax. Let this platform support you with the water beneath us to flow anything away. When you're ready, you can make your way back to center, rolling in slowly. Bring your feet to the ground. You can bring your knees to touch. And we'll give ourselves a little neck rub. That always feels good. So go ahead and you can lift your head up with one hand. Place your hand under your neck. Look to the left. Find your nuchal ligament. Grab a hold of it. And begin slowly rotating your head to the right. And you can just keep kind of pulling that nuchal ligament in medially. Rotating your head as needed to gain access to it. You can use both hands if you'd like. And then make sure to do the right side. Switching sides. Gazing out, grabbing a hold of the nuchal ligament, and slowly turning and bringing it in medially. Hopefully feeling it kind of move a little. And you can take both hands and just kind of bring that nuchal ligament in on either side, bringing it in medially. You can rub the back of your occiput, that's at the base of your head. And then you can take your fingers or your thumbs and start at the top of your chin and draw down your mandible. And you can follow it down your SCM. So tracing your mandible, and then you'll find it'll come automatically down into that SCM, and you can just follow that down to your sternum, down to your clavicles. You can even turn your head to the left, put your fist in down towards your mandible and at the top of the SCM, hold it, and then slowly stretch out of it and find a little length there. I love doing this for myself. It feels really good. And if you did it on one side, get the other too. Just taking some of the Gravity Body Academy structural integration neck techniques and applying them here for ourselves. Okay. And then you can smooth out your frontalis. You can take your palm and push it away from your nose and up towards your hairline, or you can smooth it out in either direction. You can also rub from your nose along under your cheeks, under your eyes very gently. Just anything that feels good to relieve any tension. You rub along your temples. along the jaw. Okay. And then you can hold under your belly button and pull it down towards your pubes, and then lift your fingers and lift up your RA, going up in the front, getting a nice big stretch there, finding a little more length. Good. And when you're ready, roll over onto your belly, coming onto your tummy. And you can place your forehead on the mat. Arms are going to be on your sides next to your shoulders. Rest down. And when everyone's there, then you can slowly inhale to a baby cobra. Inhaling just the upper part of your head, leaving your lower ribs almost on the mat there, and just lifting up ever so slightly into your baby cobra. And releasing down one vertebra at a time. And repeat that, rolling up nice and slow into your baby cobra. Feeling your back engage. And come down nice and slow. And we'll repeat that again. And this time, if you have the flexibility and feel led, you can straighten your arms, leaving your pelvis on the ground, and just take a full cobra. Bring your shoulder blades down, bring your core into your spine, nice straight neck. And you can turn your neck to the left. Nice stretch. And turn it to the right. And you can slowly lower down so you're on your forearms. And here's where you can give yourself some structural integration using your forearm, your tool, and working anywhere that you'd like here. You can work on your forearms, breaking up the radius and the ulna. You can work on your carpal tunnel, your hands, your palmar fascia, however you feel led, and whatever you need today. And for those at home, you can just take your forearm and kind of slowly move that fascia, or rub your hands. Anything's going to be better than nothing.
Boy, does that feel good.
Does feel good.
It's funny, you never see anybody do that in a yoga class at all. They don't use their hands on themselves hardly in any way at all. It's very odd, actually. They're trying to get free, right? Wind to gravity. It's like wrestling and being in a hold position, not using your hands. It's like, what? To me.
Okay, and then feel free to switch arms. Get the other arm. We will free up our interosseous membrane.
You don't realize how much you use your arms. Then any changes you get in your hands and your arms, you get to experience it every day, lots of times. It's really good.
forgot we had music the first half of the class. And I busted it out halfway through.
What's it coming from their speaker over there?
No, I have a little phone there.
Oh!
It might be better this way, it's a little louder. Maybe not. Oh, did I stop it? Darn it.
That's okay.
Okay. And then, once you get that arm good, you can place your arms in a T position and your forehead down. And then you're gonna roll over onto your right shoulder and your right hip and lay there with your head resting down. You can also you can use your left arm for support in front of you, or you can bind it behind you, whatever really feels best to you. And breathe into that.
Yeah, you're really pushing your coracoid process into the ground, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Not happy, huh?
No.
And when you're ready, come back to center and roll onto the other side. When you're ready, come back to center, rolling back through. Come up onto your forearms, and then take your left arm and thread the needle over to the right, then take your right arm and thread it over to the left, so you're kind of crossing your arms, and you kind of might have to scooch them out, and then just drape your head and feel that stretch. Kind of like, yeah.
This is what happens to me when I don't do the dishes.
And just breathe there. Try to bring your shoulders away from your ears if they've hiked up. And slowly come up and carefully unravel, and then switch sides, bringing the right arm through first and then the left. You might shimmy, shimmy, shake, move things around a little if needed. And then release down, going into your little cave.
I think we should leave Jerome like that.
It,
And just bring his arms around here and just tie his hands like this. Like that. Just leave him.
When you're ready,
good long stretch.
yeah, you can come out of it. And then we're gonna do something kind of funny. I did this the other day and thought it felt funny. So you take your forearms and then bring your triceps in line with the mat and just begin kind of walking them out so you feel a nice tricep and elbow stretch there. Walking them out. You can even make little circles. You could even take windshield wipers with your legs.
with the music.
Waltz of the flowers. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
This is when I animated to that Unreal Engine thing. The flowers all blowing. Oh my gosh.
Now we can grab the back of your tricep, bunch it up, and then lift your arm up, stretching out of it. And then when you get to the top, then you can kind of try to hold onto that bicep and stretch out of that. So when you go down, then you'll bunch up the fascia in your tricep and stretch out of it.
But I spent all those years in the gym shortening that muscle so it looked good. Now you want me to just lengthen it back out?
It'll look even better.
Looks on everything.
And then grab the bicep when you come down. Doing that a couple more times on your own. And then do the other arm. When it extends straight, you bunch up the fascia and stretch out of it, feeling it stretch off your elbow. Then when you come up, then grab the bicep and bring it down, stretching out of it. So applying our structural integration techniques here. It also helps you find it in yourself so you can find it in others.
Mm-hmm.
That is the key to it all, my friend.
That's right. You can't take somebody any farther than you've already been.
That's right.
You can't take them any farther than they want to go.
That's
Well,
true
that's true too.
That's true too.
Right to the water hole where they refuse to drink. Yep, right there.
It's right
Drink the
here.
water.
You will drink the water. Right, Omar? Yes.
Now you can come up on your elbows and just hold on to that fascia. You can twist it one way and twist out of it, giving yourself an Indian burn. So you can twist one way and the other, starting to loosen up that fascia. Self-induced Indian burn.
It's good to do right when you get road rage in the car. Just go and do that.
Just start doing this.
Make sure they see you doing it too.
And go ahead and do the other arm, evening it out.
Oh.
And when you're ready, take wide-legged child's pose, pressing yourself up. Your knees go to the outside of your mat, your toes come to touch. Place your sit bones back on your heels. Extend your arms out in front of you. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Lift your elbows off the mat and engage your arms for a little more of an engaged child's pose. Drawing your shoulders back. Breathing here. And now we'll take a full body circle coming up and around, almost like a cat-cow / back into your child's pose. And feeling this motion as little or as expressive as you feel inspired, as slow or as fast as you want to go. Whatever feels best in this moment.
All right, am I the only one cracking all the way around the circle?
I am too,
All right, just want to make sure I wasn't alone here.
Take it around one more time, and then when you're ready, reverse it.
Fascia work for patella.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
One last time, even it out. time, come to all fours. Bring your left hand to the center of your mat. And then inhale your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle, bringing it in, through, and under that left arm. Bringing that right shoulder to the ground. Your right ear and head kind of come down towards the mat. You can use your left arm as a support, or you can bring it up, stretch it out, or bind, whatever feels best. Breathing here. One last big inhale and exhale. Slowly unravel, come back through the center. Bring your right arm to the center of the mat. Inhale your left arm up towards the beautiful sky. And exhale, thread the needle, drawing it under that right arm and through. Bring the shoulder down. Twisting and dropping your head, releasing it down. You can leave your arm there for support or bind or do what you did on the other side. And when you're ready, slowly unravel and come to lie down on your back, and we'll start closing up the class. Bring your shoulder blades underneath you. Bring your hands down either side. Lift your pelvis up towards the sky for wheel or self-pelvic lift. Lifting your aces points up as high as you can. Bringing your shoulders into the mat. Lift your chin slightly out of your neck. And one vertebra at a time, slowly roll down as you tilt and tuck your pelvis. Bringing your aces points up, your tailbone down. Slowly coming down, trying to find a more flat back. You can even grab your glutes and pull them out a little if needed as you come down. Extend your right leg out. Extend your left leg out as we come into shavasana. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Lift your left palm up to the sky. Bring your shoulders underneath if you need to. And take your final resting pose, shavasana. Relaxing your brain. Imagine it swaying in a hammock in the breeze. Relaxing your eyeballs, your nose, down your mandible, down your jaw. Relaxing the back, both sides in front of your neck. Relaxing your tongue, relaxing your mind, breathing love and light into your chest, letting that beautiful energy flow through your arms and out your fingertips, breathing into your belly. Nice belly breath and let it all go. Letting healing light swirl to your pelvic bowl, through your groin, down your IT band, your quads, your knees relax. Thank them for being so supportive of you in life. Relax through your calves and out through your heels, and just rest here. you have any tension, leave it here on the mat. When you're ready, begin wiggling your fingers and your toes. You can take little ankle rotations and wrist rotations, going one way and the other. Draw one leg in and the other leg in, and take windshield wipers, slowly awakening your body. Roll over onto one of your sides. Take a slight rest for a moment, making a pillow with your arms. And when you're ready, slowly make your way up to a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed and stay inward, finding your sitting bones. Bring your hands to a comfortable position, and we'll take our 5 breaths again. Breathing in for a count of 7, and out for a count of 7. Staying empty for a moment. Inhaling on a count of 7. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Final time, inhale as long as you can, holding for as long as you can, and releasing when comfortable. Sit with that energy. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale them to your third eye or your heart center as we take Om. You can bow forward and say Namaste. Namaste. Did you guys like it?
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.